Sonia, you are under arrest for infecting Pastor Peter with the HIV virus.
No, sir. This is a mistake. Officers, I am innocent.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say now may be used against you in a court of law.
Dust motes dancing in the fading light.
In a bustling city somewhere in Africa, nestled between rising skyscrapers and crowded marketplaces, a charismatic preacher reigned supreme in the world of faith. Pastor Peter was not just a pastor, he was a phenomenon. His sermons were electrifying, his words were like fire, and when he spoke, it was as if angels themselves echoed his message. People traveled from far and wide just to hear him preach. His church, Grace of Light Ministries, was always filled to the brim, with thousands spilling outside the auditorium just to catch his voice over the loudspeakers. But behind the divine aura, behind the charismatic voice that drew people to God, lurked a dark secret. Few knew the hidden character of Pastor Peter, a side of him that thrived in the shadows. Sonia, a young and intelligent woman in her late 20s, had recently been employed as Pastor Peter's personal secretary. From the moment she stepped into the role, she displayed an impressive level of diligence and efficiency. She quickly adapted to her responsibilities. However, Sonia carried a personal burden, a secret that only she knew. She was HIV positive, a condition she had been managing carefully for years with strict adherence to her medication. As Sonia prepared to leave the office, Pastor Peter called her again. This time, his tone was different, softer, yet laced with something unspoken. There was an unsettling air about him, and Sonia instinctively felt her guard rise. "Do you know you are a beautiful woman?" he asked, leaning back in his chair, his eyes studying her in a way that made her uncomfortable. "A woman like you should be taken care of." Sonia stiffened but remained composed. "Like I told you the other day, we work together here as a team," he continued smoothly. "You make me happy, and I'll make you even happier." Sonia frowned slightly. "Sir, I have been doing my best at this job." The pastor let out a small chuckle. "Your best is not enough, my dear. You are expected to do more for me. I want you to relax and let me take good care of you. Don't be so uptight." Sonia's stomach churned. A wave of unease washed over her. "I don't understand what you're talking about," she said cautiously. Pastor Peter smirked. "You are no longer a baby. You should understand how things run here by now. Think about it and give me your feedback tomorrow morning."
What happened next will shock you.
Dust motes dancing in the fading light. Another town, another lonely night.